Hey guys, welcome back to John's Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about a little problem that most of us, well, I'm going to say all of us fishermen run into at least once in our life. And that problem is being a creature of habit. Uh, an Erie creature of habit right here. Conditions were not the greatest. I know the techniques that I should have been using. Maybe they would have worked a little better. But instead, I wanted to stick with what worked the day before. And that don't always work out for us, guys, as we know. Um, thing I want to tell you is one thing: don't stick with what might have worked the day before because it ain't always going to work the next day. Another tip is for you guys that are just starting or trying to get better, we are the only problem with us not catching fish most 90% of the time. What do I mean by that? We limit ourselves to what this guy over here said or what we thought we seen on TV or maybe just what we think's right, what they want. We forget, though, to be creative. This can come in the forms of modifications on your lures. Um, this can come, techniques, the way you use your lure, the colors, the shapes, the profiles. Be creative. If you know the fish are there, 9 out of 10 times you're right. And it's just something minute that you do that's going to be the difference between catching fish and not catching fish. Uh, guys, I'm a creature of habit. Like I said in Lake Erie, they were smashing the Ned. The wind was up. What do we know about wind? We like to throw spinner baits in the wind. We like a big bass jig could have worked. Big swim baits. Although I did throw a big swim bait, it didn't do very good. Coming back with a chatterbait. There's many baits that I could have thrown in those conditions. It might have added up to a few more bites. But I got stuck on what worked the day before. Don't be that guy. Remind yourself, this ain't working. Maybe it's the color, maybe it's the profile, maybe it's the size, maybe it's the technique. Don't be repetitive. Don't be a machine, man. Those fish get educated to certain things. But a small little detail like catching your Ned on a rock or a shell bed and just wiggling the rod tip just ever so slightly, not moving it, but just causing that Ned to wiggle down there, was all the difference between catching and not catching. It could be that minute, guys. It's that simple. Well, guys, that was just a short little video I thought I would help you out with. I mean, I've seen some fellas, they got into the standard techniques, retrieve, and when I helped them, it went from not catching fish to hooking up. You know, I'm guilty of it too, guys. As much as I know I shouldn't be, I still do it. I still do it. I know you're still doing it. This is a video to remind myself and you guys out there, we need to remind ourselves to switch it up a little bit. Be creative. And that'll add up to more bites at the end of the day. Alright guys, if you liked the video, smash the thumbs up button. If you got any questions, comments, or I left something out, please leave them in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, and a lot of you guys watching the video haven't subscribed, please, it don't cost nothing. Smash the subscribe button. Help a brother out. This helps me bring more tips to you, and it helps me realize that I'm doing a good job, and I want to keep doing it for you guys. All right? So we'll see you on the next one.